the body language that you are displaying. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I getting ads? Hold on, beloveds. Hold on, beloveds. Before we have clarity, right? I'm talking about this clip right here. So this is the clip right here where he's at an event taking pictures and whatnot, and you can hear by the tone of her voice she's complaining. That's it. Here we go. Don't you saw them hands flared out? So his hands go out like this. That's not listen. Those are the hands of a man that's close to being defeated. Those are stress. Those are stress hands. You get it? Stress hands. Nothing good is going on there. Let me show you one more. So we clear on why we're here to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe if you're watching the video, man. Show some love to your boy. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Okay, hold on, man. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on, man. I just had this shit, man. Where is it? Like ruining my transitions. This is the one that they're most famous for.
Let's talk about Travis Hunter's historic game last night. This man went off. 116 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception on defense. The final score was 52-0. After putting on a masterclass on the field, Travis walks over to the stands to celebrate with his girlfriend Liana Linnea, and the vibe was awkward. She looked mad, like,
fam, when you trying to hug, first of all, you should never feel. Let me tell you something. That's one of the reasons why, you don't go for the hug. You almost never go for the hug, bro. You gotta let women hug you, bro. You know what I mean? Because you put yourself in a position where you start wrestling and doing like hug jujitsu. He wrestling with her for you. I mean, I'm saying he moving around. You know what I mean? It's just not how millionaires should move. The bull finna be a future millionaire. Nasty work. All right. So this is one of the few clips that people talk about. There's one other clip where they talk about how they met and whatnot. And she makes it a point to talk. Well, in that clip, she said that he was not her type and everything, right? And don't get me wrong. It's true that you could be attracted to someone and they're not your type. But then again, that's more of a man thing. Like, men really can adjust. Like, we can be attracted to almost any kind of woman if she's attractive. If she has like the components that make women attractive, we can be attracted to any kind of woman. All right. Whereas with women, you kind of hear women kind of find more and more, and they kind of keep escalating. Like, I won't even say standards, but kind of just that filter. Whether they realize it or not, they keep adjusting that filter so it's to the point where no one can come through that filter. No one that doesn't. You're describing an imaginary person. You understand? So anywho, like I was saying before, the body language is why people have a negative outlook on a relationship. It's also getting to a point where he's getting online, Travis Hunter, and basically trying to troll and trying to save face. But what's really going on is that he's experiencing Stockholm syndrome. All right, where he has created what he thinks is a close relationship with his girlfriend. When all actuality, a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's just new to him, and he obviously wasn't getting women in high school. All right, guys or people who are not that good looking, it takes some time to kind of grow into what their look is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men look their best when they become grown men, because maturity, looking more mature, can make a man look more attractive. You know what I'm saying? So that's why in your 30s, like a guy like that, when he gets to be older, he'll be more seasoned and he'll have a better idea of how to put himself together, and also like what hairstyles and stuff like that like look good on you. It takes years to learn what looks good on you, unless you have a team or have someone around you that has a know-how. Even with a haircut, like, if that barber doesn't know what a good haircut is, you're not gonna have a good haircut. You won't find out, yo, a fade looks good on me. You understand? So, I wanted to share a little bit of this.
So
I know with a clap back, but I guess her trying to explain herself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play a little bit of each.
Girls that were there, I don't care about what people. Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff. Look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above.
So it's shit right here. Make no mistake, you are definitely looking at a narc. All right. Now we don't know to what extent, but you're definitely looking at a narc. Because only a narc has the ego big enough, right, to be around greatness and superstars and find no reason to be upset. Because right now you are famous. Now again, if nothing was wrong, or not even that, this is the fact that you guys are in public settings where there are cameras on y'all, and you know there's cameras on y'all. Well, at least you should know. All right, just making sure. At least you. I haven't been using my soundboard at all, yo. At least you should know, right? What's going on? There's no smiles. There's no closeness. You have your arms folded. All that says, I mean, so it's either you are complaining to him or putting him through it, or you're a really unhappy person. But either way, that young man, listen, I said this yesterday. I'm going to say it again. You know, ironically, I heard on the Angry Man show too. That young man needs to be focused on his game. He do not need no girlfriend. And also, not only that, he doesn't need to have a girlfriend because he doesn't need to have a girlfriend to have sex. I don't think he realizes that. He thinks he needs a girlfriend to have sex. And I'm going to go over this again. In terms of what we got to do with young men is help them raise their standard for what they want in a relationship. And talk about that and talk about the value of a wife and what a wife looks like. Because for the most part, most modern men marry women because it's a girl they know and it's the progression of things. Not because he said, I'm looking for a wife and I want this kind of wife. I need a wife that can support me in these things. Most men don't even consider the commitment level the woman who says she wants to be your wife should be ready for. Okay. Hold on, y'all. But anywho, we're gonna start really pointing out the connections between baddie syndrome and continue to refine baddie syndrome. So this one right here, baddie syndrome is strong with this one. You know what I'm saying? She's wearing the belly shirt, the tattoos, lashes. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole basically like you a five. You a five. You know what I'm saying? But through faith, because baddie syndrome is also about the faith that you have in your own physical beauty, despite where it actually lies. It's almost like, for the most part, you see yourself as one of the most beautiful women out there, and not even beautiful, the most desirable woman out there. You see yourself amongst those women, regardless of whether or not it's true, right? And a part of that, what it results in is this expression of the overinflation of your value when it comes to relationships. So you're seeing this shit play out. Now, any man that has respect, let me tell you something, and this is harsh, and it's really hard for young boys. That's why young boys don't do good in relationships. And if a woman is smart, you're going to get him when he's young. You know what I'm saying? Because I talked to other men about there's going to be a lot of conversations that you can't have, because once you have the conversation or express certain things, the power dynamic can change between you and the person that you're talking to. So it's certain things you can't really ask about. You know what I'm saying? Like I always use this example, like a lady I knew said, that people that we know be talking about me, and I said what they be saying. So she said, "Oh, they be saying that you're cute and whatnot, right?" And that's not exactly how it went. It was much more like flirtatious and sexually charged. But I'll give you wrong. It didn't really matter. I was curious to know who said what, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It's people that it doesn't matter. It's not a situation. It's not that kind of party. It's not that kind of environment. And not only that, even if it was a kind of environment, you still shouldn't ask because, again, your image is everything, right? And one thing that makes men attractive is when they don't seem pressed or don't seem desperate. All right, that's a part of confidence. And listen, no matter what, you try your best to kind of maintain that. You know what I mean? But when you ask certain questions and start certain conversations, you for the most part, I don't see you compromise yourself, but you mostly like you change the whole dynamic of the relationship. But anywho, I'm sorry, I went off on a little tangent there. But this one right here, I keep speaking to the whole baddie syndrome thing because realistically, if Travis had respect for himself, he would see that this woman is useless to him. She's not going to further. A lot of men don't realize, no, your girl is supposed to support you in your goals according to what your plan is and what your vision is and what your program is. Like, for example, if I was with a woman right now, I got a really big place. You know what I'm saying? One of the main things I need is your support at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm a professional content creator. I might need her to hold the camera. You feel me? I might need her to help me out with the books. You feel me? Who knows? But men have to learn that. No, listen. Like for one part of leadership that you're not going to be absolved from is that you have to always have a plan and be able to communicate the plan. You can never operate as if people should just know. People should just understand or expect people to lead themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much about these people as grown. It's about the plan. And you put effort towards getting a certain outcome. And that, in whatever, scenario. You feel me? So anywho, let's go ahead and let her talk. Let her talk her shit.
So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two.
So she knows that when people say type, they're talking about what they're physically attracted to and what they go for. She knows that. Going through all these things that no one was thinking like, oh my God, so she said that he's not her type. So that means that he be cheating. No, when someone says you're not my type, they're usually saying I'm not into you, but type usually has to do with physical. It could be other attributes, right? But it mostly has to do with physical. So I'm like, come on, bro. Don't get up here and lie to these people. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie. Yeah.
Things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being. And that's why we're together. And that's why we're still together to this day.
So she said something that was very key. She said, that's why I gave him a chance. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right, man. It's not right. Oh, my Bluetooth is on. My bad, y'all.
Get up and get out of them relationships. Like, you here, bro?
You know what I mean?
Who are these niggas? I cried when I was. You know what I mean? Like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Shit is stressful, man. Shit is just straight devilish. And this is another thing I'm also going to say too is that it's another reason why I don't like people using too much slang when they talk to me, or using too many damn metaphors when they talk to me. Nigga, talk to me straight. Talk to me white. Like talk to me. I at times I have to tell my friends, talk to me like I'm white so I can understand what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Because niggas start giving you metaphors and punchlines and haymakers and double entendres and schemes and shit like that. Like, bro, you rapping right now, but I still don't know what happened to Harry. You understand? But giving him a chance, that's crazy for her to say she's giving him a chance. When like, yo, this is literally the biggest opportunity of her life. She will literally never get a shot like this again in her life. But she's not wrong. Because in his mind, everything about how he's moving says that he don't know he's the man. I told y'all before. People are invested in you not knowing how popping you are. You not knowing how valuable you are, especially black men. Black men always been the prize. Even right now, look at that. Black man's the prize. But one of the greatest schemes, the greatest cons, especially the American dream, we can argue the American dream is about convincing this Negro that he not worth but so much. Look at how much the country has gotten out of black men by convincing us that you ain't really worth that much. And despite all that, in every era there was black men that was millionaires. During the Reconstruction era, when the million was worth a lot more money, or it was a lot more money, it was black millionaires. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, man. Let's let her cook.
I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God.
Her saying I don't date people for what they look like or what they can give me. Fam, you just projecting. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Okay, let me tell you something. One of the biggest red flags is this. Now, women lie all day, every day anyway, but a huge red flag is the size of a woman's lie. For her to say that I do not date people for what they can give me, because everything about her character, her demeanor, all that stuff, all that shit says me. To the point where the whole internet is saying, you know what, that is your bop. That is what you do, man. You ain't got a lot of credit. All right, we're gonna let her cook.
Pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So when his name was called, I instantly was going to, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime. And I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, this actual Heisman ceremony, this is making me so mad because anyone who knows me is Prime. And I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot. So I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down. So I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put Coach Prime. And I knew they were going to film that moment. And because
So that's the video that they talking about right there. I mean, more than likely, like you lying. I ain't gonna lie, like you lying, you lie, you lying. I mean, let me tell you something. Again, it's that obvious. People can see the hate radiating off you. I mean, I'm just saying. I guess I could be wrong. But like everyone's met a girl like this before, you know what I'm saying? Because what's also going on is that it's really interesting. Like, and this is probably always going on, right? Where you had women who, and again, I don't think she's a bad looking girl. I mean, I think from that angle right there, she eyed and whatnot, but she's not like no good looking woman or nothing like that. But she has like the whole kit, like the like the long weave, the lashes, the makeup, you know what I mean, the skimpy clothing and whatnot, and the whole era of, they broke the mold when they made me type shit, but it's not appropriate. Regular, and that's okay. But at this point, I don't think the videos or anything she's saying is that bad. It's just that, of course, I don't really believe her. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm older. So I've experienced like more archetypes and whatnot. So everyone knows like what's popping. Everyone knows what's happening. And the fact still remains, bro, we got to start teaching the young boys more and more. Like, yo, you need to not be in those serious relationships. The more responsibility you have, the greater you are at whatever you do. You don't need to be in a relationship, especially for something like that. Because you need to be securing your freedom, your life, not your freedom, your sustenance, your everything. All right, because that game may carry him for the rest of his life. Have that figured out now. Like, yo, reason why like I can get married right now, but like, yo, I have enough experience. I've lived enough life that where like, yo, I can handle having a wife. I can handle having a family. I can handle having more kids. You know what I'm saying? I can lead, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm in cooperation, we good. We Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Yo, I don't know.
Now, you think I have somebody I love in the bricks?
No.
If I snap my fingers, you forget that you ever gay. I was never gay. Exactly. Wait, no, stop. Yes. No, stop. You can't. I was never gay. Okay. No, I was never gay. Sure. You can't.
Yes, sure. Yeah, man. So there goes that right there, man. Yeah, again, like so many young men get into these relationships early in life and whatnot, and they have this fantasy about what relationships are, which is basically a bunch of stimulation and not cooperation. You know what I'm saying? Not momentum. There's no momentum in a relationship. You feel me? And what goes on is that what you guys think, like you guys are basing what relationships are based off of I'm sorry, you're basing your idea of what a relationship is on like TV, on movies, and these climactic moments, and not realizing that no, that's not good. Y'all supposed to have climactic moments during climactic moments. All that stuff is for love making. All that energy should be going towards love making. That's it. That's why if you're a couple, y'all gotta smash all the time on a regular basis. It's the only way you're gonna stay together. It's the only way to have a healthy relationship is for y'all to do it as often as possible. It helps y'all stay close together. You know what I'm saying? It gives her it helps really tame the woman's chaos. She's more at peace because she'll feel more like connected to you and whatnot. Women don't always say that, but when women are in relationships, it's a healthy sign. Well, not even that. It's just like it's something that I should be doing anyway. I should be doing it as often as possible. And if she don't want to do this as often as possible, you got to watch out. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Oh no! Before we move on, man, you know what I should be playing every time that girl talk.
I knew that. That's cap. I accuse you of capping.
All right, man. Give me a moment. Let me go ahead and get this food going. I'm gonna go ahead and have some burgers tonight. Hold on, y'all. All right, so we're gonna do some big back exploration. Oh my god, I gotta drop this 40 pounds, bro. I gotta unbake this.